Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Not bad.
Not bad? Good? Tired? I know Jungla said tired. Not so good. Stephen, not so good, did you say? Why not? Just because? Okay, that's personal. Well, I hope you feel better sometime today, after class maybe, or during class. Okay, so did anyone check the syllabus about our class subject today? What our topic is? Did anyone check? No? Good. Because as I mentioned in the first class, we have a syllabus that you can get online, but we will not always follow exactly what the syllabus says. Sometimes we'll change the subjects. So until now, we did everything on the syllabus. So for example, first class, we did introductions and greetings. Right? Introducing yourself, saying hello. The second class was Chuseok, so no class. The class after that, we had idioms and slang. Idioms and slang. We talked about that. The next class after that, we had telephone conversations. How to answer the phone, right? Different kinds of techniques. And then, let's see, we had giving instructions last week. How to give instructions. For example, if someone says to you, excuse me, I want to get money out of this machine. What do I have to do? Oh, first, da-da-da. Next, da-da-da. Then, da-da-da. Finally, da-da-da. So giving instructions step by step. So today's topic, we're going to talk about expressing necessity, because I still hear some people in Korea confusing this and expressing, say, advice. Can you see this clearly? Use blue. Okay. So I'm sure you're all familiar with this, but I'd like to talk about the differences more specifically. Okay, so we express necessity. Something is necessary, right? We can say must. That's the strongest. What else? I'm sorry? Should. Aha, okay. Should is over here. Yes, so that's why we're going to talk about this and practice this today. Yes. Okay, so have to would be here. I have to, you have to, they have to, we have to, or he, she has to. Okay, same thing. And there's one in the middle. It's have got to, has got to. Okay? No problem, right? All right. Versus this side, should, and the stronger way to express giving advice, for example, would be better. Yes, had better. Had better. Okay? So we're going to talk about this. And this information I have for you. I made copies. So all of this is here. Hello. 1, 2. Please pass this down. Please move closer a little, because we're going to work together. Okay. Okay. So I'd like you to keep in mind that these two areas are different. They're not the same, and we use them for different situations. Okay. Please write your name on both sides. Okay. Jacqueline. That's an interesting name. Jacqueline or Jacqueline? G or Z? Z. There's Jacqueline, Jackie Onassis, right? Former President Kennedy's wife. There's Jacqueline, and there's Jacqueline. Actually, I've never heard of Jacqueline. So is it correct, Jacqueline or Jacqueline? Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, you can make your own nickname, sure. Jacqueline. Okay. I'm sorry? Yeah, sure. If you want to make a nickname, you can make anything you want. Okay, so this information that we're going to talk about and practice is on the first page I gave you. It's this. Okay? So when we use must, keep in mind, please, that this is a formally used word. Okay, and it's very strong. Very strong. Right? So very commonly, in some situations, I hear people say, I must go, I must eat, I must drink. Okay? Grammatically, it's okay, but it sounds a little Awkward, right? Everybody, awkward. Awkward. Or strange, right? How do you say awkward in Korean? I think that's strange. Or? Okay, 어색한 and 이상한, right? Awkward, strange. Everybody, strange. Okay, so awkward or strange. So I must go, I must eat. Okay, I hear a lot of people say that, but it's very formal and very, very strong. So usually in conversation, we don't say that. You can see this kind of situation must in writing very often. Must. Rules, for example. You must not, because it's very strong. Okay? This is also strong. Okay? But we use this informally. Okay? Have got to. So informally means you will not usually see this in writing, especially formal writing, business letters, things like that, because this becomes I have got to. I've got to. I got to. And you're increasing your speed, right? Finally, I gotta. Okay, I gotta go. Everybody, I gotta go. I gotta eat. Okay, so very common, but we use this informally, right? So I recommend you avoid using this kind of language because it sounds, again, a little strange if you're not using it correctly. Gotta, or how about going to? If you say quickly, it becomes gonna. Or I want to becomes I wanna. Okay? So when you hear this, understand the meaning. I'm gonna go. Going to go. I wanna go. I want to go. But when you speak, try to avoid this until maybe later you feel more comfortable. I've heard situations, for example, people say, Reggie, I wanna eat lunch. I'm gonna go. So it sounds a little strange that way. I'm gonna. No. If you speak quickly, I'm gonna go. I wanna go. I'm gonna go. Okay? I gotta go. But if you speak slowly like that, it sounds strange. I gotta eat. Okay? So avoid that. My recommendation. Okay? So in this case, it's still strong, but we use it informally. So conversations, we can use this in. Okay? And the last one, again, this is all on your paper. This is, I'd say, very common, let's say. So the ranking is like this, right? I have to go, I have to eat, I have to study. Okay? Commonly used. So this is here. Okay? So at the very top, you can see examples of how to use these expressions. I, we, you, they, have to, or have got to, right? And then he, she, it, has to, has got to. Okay? Must, everything is the same. I must, you must, they must, he must, she must. And then the past tense. Okay, this is something that I think confuses some people, some students in Korea. The past tense for everything is what? Had to. Okay, and the reason why I think there's confusion is because the translation is different. So, for example, if I say, I have to meet Tom, what does it mean? Everybody, I have to meet Tom. I have to meet Tom. It means what? I will meet Tom, or I will not meet Tom. Oops. Okay. A or B? I have to. Okay, it's necessary. Tom has a problem, or Tom is sick. I have to meet Tom. So, everybody, I will meet Tom. I will not meet Tom. What does it mean? A. Right? Easy. Okay. For some reason, I have to meet Tom. Okay. That's it. So, had to is the same idea. The only difference is it's the past tense. Okay? Same meaning, but in the past. Do you understand? Really? Okay, let's check. Okay, yesterday I had to meet Sue. Everybody, yesterday I had to meet Sue. Yesterday I had to meet Sue. What does it mean? It means I met Sue, or I didn't meet Sue. Okay, everybody, I met Sue. I didn't meet Sue. What does it mean, A or B? If you think the answer is A, raise your hand. B, raise your hand. I don't know, 2 hands. Okay, the answer is A. Yes, so I told you, this and this, hello, welcome, have the same meaning. The only difference is this is the past tense, past. Okay, so I have to meet Tom. I will. I had to means I did. There's a reason. Hello. Okay, so if you want to say I didn't, please write your name like before. Welcome back. If you want to answer letter B, there you are. You can say something like this. I would have met Sue. I could have met Sue. I should have met Sue. This means I didn't. I didn't. Okay, so that is the confusion part. Had to means I did in the past. Do you understand? So for example, yesterday I had to go to the hospital. What does that mean? I went to the hospital. Yesterday I had to go to the hospital. What does it mean? I went. There was a reason. I was sick or my friend was sick. I went to the hospital. Okay? Last week I had to go to Busan. What does it mean? I went to Busan. I went to Busan. Okay, I didn't go to Busan. Oh, last week I would have gone to Busan. I could have gone to Busan. I should have gone to Busan means I didn't. Okay? So please don't confuse that. So just think, this and that are the same. The difference is the tense. That's the past tense. I think the confusion is in Korean when you translate it. Right? It's like 뭐뭐 해야 했어요. It means maybe yes, maybe not. Right? Maybe yes or no. But in English, it means I did. I did. Do you understand? Maybe? Well, let's practice. Come in. Hello? Yes? Duty Hong, ladies and gentlemen. Duty Hong. Hong duty. I will take attendance. Don't get angry. I'm sorry? New board marker. New board marker. Oh, new board. Yes, okay. When she comes back, I'll say, please give me a new board marker. Okay, thank you. I'll make a note. New board markers. Okay, thank you. And if I forget, please remind me. That's a good point. Thank you. New board markers. Okay, so the bottom part here of the graph, right? You can see there it explains the meanings. For example, have to, has to. Can you please read loudly? Guyok. What does have to, has to mean? Please read. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have your paper. You don't have telepathy. Okay. Please read loudly the first line. Have to, has to.
I can't be sure.
Yes.
Express necessary.
For example?
Where is it?
I have to go.
Where is it?
It's right here. Yes, the first line.
Example.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go. He has to leave. It has to eat.
That's it. Okay. So expresses necessity. We talked about that already. For example, so EX. For example. For example. I have to go. Everybody, I have to go.
I have to go.
He has to leave.
He has to eat.
It has to eat.
It has to eat.
My dog, it has to eat. Right? My cat, my monkey, my bird, my fish. Number 2, the second line. Please read Stephen loudly.
Has got to, has got to eat. It's a little stronger than has to, and is used informally.
Okay, a little stronger than have to, has to, and is used informally. For example?
For example, we've got to go.
Or, we gotta go.
She's got to leave, or she's got to leave.
Yeah, so we've got to go, we gotta go. She's got to leave, she's gotta leave, right? How about Jungha, please? Must.
Must is very strong and used formally. For example, employees must wash their hands.
Okay, employees must wash their hands. Very strong and used formally. Where can you see the sentence? Employees must wash their hands. Everybody, employees must wash their hands.
Employees must wash their hands.
Where can you see that? In Korea. In a hospital, okay, yes, where else? In a hospital, I think you would see the sentence probably in Korean. Okay, but where can you see the sentence in English in Korea? In a restaurant, very good. Western restaurants, there are many. For example, TGI Fridays. What else? Outback. Sizzler's still here? Really? In Seoul. Oh, I have good memories of Sizzler. Have you ever heard of Sizzler? Anybody else? Sizzler. It's very, I don't know if it's still around in America. I guess it is. It was very, very popular because the prices were so low, so cheap. So when I was a college student, a friend of mine, we used to go across the street and eat at Sizzler for lunch. $1.99 for a small steak. Yes, this is many years ago. Small steak, piece of bread, potato, what else? And a Coke. Because we were students, there was a student discount. So many years later, well, maybe about 5 years later, I came to Korea. I went to Sizzler in Seoul. Same menu. How much was it? Exactly the same menu. I paid 20,000 won. I was shocked. Sizzler! Sizzler is supposed to be cheap. Okay, so Sizzler, I'm sorry. Sizzler, Outback, Vips, VIPS, what else? Chili's is gone. What else? Not many. Oh, so I guess they're leaving. What else? What else? I'm sorry? Ashley. I think that's Korean. Yes. Sounds English, but yes. I'm forgetting one more. Yes, Mad for God. I think that's Korean too. I think. I'm not sure. Tony Romas. Okay, thank you. Tony Romas. So if you go to these Western restaurants that came from America, right? In the men's room or ladies' room, you can see a sign on the wall. Employees must wash their hands in many cases because in America it's law. Right? It's a law. So that's why it says must, very, very strong. No other choice. Employees must wash their hands. Okay? So the next time you go to Outback or Sizzler, Tony Roma's, check on the wall. You should see this sign. Right? Employees must wash their hands. Why? Why? Because yes, you're touching the food if you're a worker. You're touching the food after you use the men's room or ladies' room. So wash your hands, Must, no choice, right? And because it's a law, if you see an employee in the men's room or ladies' room use the toilet and not wash their hands, you can report them. There can be some trouble. Maybe they'll get fired. Okay? It's the law. It's the law. The last one, had to. Can you please read YK?
Had to express necessary in the past tense. Example, I had to go, he had to leave.
Okay, so it expresses necessity in the past. Okay, so it's the same meaning. The difference is past tense. So, for example, I had to go. Everybody, I had to go. He had to leave. Okay, so yesterday in class, where did you go? Oh, I had to leave early. There was an emergency. I had to leave. I did leave. I had to leave. Okay? That's it. Do you have any questions? No. Okay, then you can see at the bottom there are 20 questions. What I'd like you to do is practice these questions, Q&A. Okay? For example, number 1, tell me something you have to do today. Okay? Very simple. Use your imagination. Please don't think too hard. Tell me something you have to do today. I have to study because next week is midterm exam week. That's it. I know, good luck. I'm sorry, don't stress. So I have to study. Okay? And you can also try, why? I have to study. Why? Because midterm exam week is next week. Why? Because that's the schedule. Why? Because the school made that. Why? I don't know. 그냥. How do you say 그냥 in English? Just because. Why? 그냥. Everybody, just because.
Just because.
So if you don't want to answer, you have no answer. Why? Just because. Okay. Number 2, can you please read I can't see your name card. Can you please move your name card? Joseph. Okay, please read number 2. Okay, tell me something you've got to do later today. I've got to what? Okay, I've got to what? Number 3, tell me something you had to do yesterday. Number 4, tell me something your friend has to do tomorrow. So the answer, he has to, she has to, my friend has to. Number 5, tell me something your brother's got to do next weekend. Okay? So again, use your imagination. I don't have a brother. Use your imagination. Well, he's got to go meet his girlfriend. Something like that. Why? Because he misses her and they are in love. Something like that. Number 6, tell me something your classmate had to do last week. So he, she had to what? Number 7, what do you have to do every day? Okay. Number 8, what does your cousin have to do every weekend? Number 9, what have you got to do next year? I've got to graduate. I've got to get a job, for example. Okay. Number 10, what is something your teacher has to do every morning? What do you think? Example answers. He has to. He has to, okay, we can say he has to make copies for you, for us. He has to make copies for us. Yes. Or he has to prepare, something like that, right? Whose turn is it? It's Jungha's turn, okay, it's your turn.
What do you have to do every day?
I am classified.
I know. Yes.
Get up.
That's
Only two.
actually.
Okay, very good. I have to get up early. Sure. Yes.
And
7. How about the half class?
Usually I get up at 6:30.
it's very tiring.
Why?
You said mine?
And
You asked me.
my professor give us every assignment. It's very long.
Yes,
Because it's not that.
I went to study. There's
Yeah.
two only last year about
Lessons.
I just
Right, that happens if you go to sleep too early, right? Okay, excuse me, I'm sorry. If you didn't finish, that's okay because we have more to do. So, this sentence is something I'd like you to look at. Please look here. I have to eat ice cream. Everybody, I have to eat ice cream.
I have to ice cream.
Okay. So, for example, what is something you have to do today? Answer, I have to eat ice cream. What do you think?
That's all.
It's awkward. I have to eat ice cream? I want to eat ice cream is okay. I want to, but I have to eat ice cream? No.
I have the ice cream is I have cough.
Okay, in that case, yes, very good. So, if the doctor said there's a problem with your throat, you should eat ice cream. Eat ice cream. That is my advice to you. Eat ice cream. In that case, oh, the doctor said I have to eat ice cream. Okay, very good. But generally, oh, what do you have to do today? Oh, I have to eat ice cream. Why? Because I love ice cream. It's true, but I want to, right? So it's different. Any questions? Okay, so should, the other side. So have to, have got to, and must. Talk about expressing, again, necessity. Something is necessary.
Necessary.
Right? So expressing 편한 and 필요.
Yes.
Okay, so expressing necessity versus expressing advice, which would be should, right? Be better. Okay. So we'll talk about this side soon, but let's continue this on the back page. Back page. Same kind of information. One thing you should maybe look at is in the boxes, the third one on the right side. Again, when you speak quickly, have to becomes have to. I have to go. Has to. She has to go. Okay? And again, have got to. I've got to go. I gotta go. So one more time, I advise you, my recommendation, avoid using this. This will happen, I think, naturally later. But don't try this too soon. I gotta go. I wanna eat ice cream. It sounds a little strange. So just understand the meaning. Okay? So at the bottom, what I'd like you to do is just make one sentence. One sentence. You have 3 choices only. Have to, I have to, you have to, we have to, they have to. Has to, same meaning, he, she, it has to. And had to, past tense. So only 3 choices. So what you're going to do is you're going to match these answers, have to, has to, or had to, with the sentences. And make your own sentence. For example, number 1. I went downtown yesterday, your hint, went, and yesterday, because I had to go to City Hall. Okay, so let's try like this. Kuyop, you are number 2. Stephen, number 3. Just finish the sentence, please. Zachlin, number 4. Joseph, number 5. April, number 6. Jonga, number 7. And YK, number 8. Let's try like that. Just make one sentence. That's all. Just one sentence. Don't think too much. No stress. No pressure. Are you ready? Okay, Cleo, please. Loudly, please.
I can't go to the movie tonight because I have to take care of my baby.
It's a very popular answer today.
Because
Because your life is your baby. I understand. I understand completely. I'm a father too, so I understand. I can't go to the movie tonight because I have to take care of my baby. That's it. I want to take care of my baby, yes, but also I have to. It's my job, my duty, my responsibility. Number 3, please, Stephen.
I couldn't go to Peter's party last Saturday because I had to go to hospital.
Okay, very good. Really? No, you're okay, right? Hospital. Okay. So I couldn't go to, this word is Pete. Pete. Pete is short for what?
Peter.
Peter. It's very common to cut names, make nicknames. So Pete from Peter. Joseph becomes what? Joe. Hey, Joe. Hi, Joe. Zachlin becomes, well, originally it's Jacqueline. It becomes, yes, Jackie. So in this case, we can call you Zachy, if you want. Okay. April?
Yeah.
I think that's it. A. Maybe. Sure. So nicknames are sometimes also things that people make up. So if your name is April, it's already short. So maybe your husband can call you A. Hey, excuse me, A. Ape, like big monkey? No. April. No. So April's enough, or maybe just A. Right? Stephen. Steve. Sorry, Steve. Jung, or Jung-yi, for example, right? YK. YK. Y. K, for example. So my name originally is Reginald. So from here, Reggie. So Peter. Joshua also. Josh. Another example. Joshua. Josh. So I couldn't go to Pete's party last Saturday because I had to go to the hospital. I did go to the hospital. I had to. Number 4. Zaki.
Georgie can't go downtown with us this afternoon because he has to take care of his brother at home.
Oh, very good. Okay, so Josh, here it is. Joshua, right? Where is it? Joshua. Josh can go downtown with us this afternoon because he has to take care of his brother at home. His brother is sick, maybe. Okay. Number 5, Joseph. Joe.
When I was in high school, I had to make some girlfriend.
I had to make? I had to make a girlfriend. Well, it's possible. If your parents say, son, we want you to get married as soon as possible, you have to get a girlfriend. Yeah, so it's possible. When I was in high school, I had to, what else? Yes?
I have to
I had to study. I had to study hard. Did you say make money? Part-time job? Yes, I had to. I had to. Number 6, April, please.
If you want to travel abroad, you have to learn English.
If you want to travel abroad, you have to learn English. You have to learn English. Interesting. Okay. This could be a situation where you are advising strongly your friend or family member, you have to learn English, from my experience. Okay, but generally, expressing advice, you should learn English. Hello, welcome. Downtown, Shine, right? Please, come in, welcome. Both are okay if you're expressing very strongly, for example, from my experience, English is necessary. So if you want to travel abroad, you have to learn English. Okay, yes, good. What else? What else? Anybody else? If you want to travel abroad, if you want to go to another country,
I have to save money.
you have to save money, you have to have money, sure, that's good. Okay.
You have to know information.
You have to know information about the place, okay, you have to get information, sure. Okay, so have to, necessary, something's necessary. Number 9, Y or K? Why K? No, I'm sorry, it's number 7, number 7. Oh, I'm sorry, Jungha, number 7, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was absent from class yesterday, but I had to leave early for my family trip.
Okay, good, yes. I'm sorry I was absent from class yesterday, but I had to leave early for my family trip. So we planned together. So I made a promise to my family, I had to leave early. Very good. Number 8, why Katie?
You can't come to class tomorrow because he has to work all day long.
Good, yes, Erica can't come to class tomorrow because she has to work all day long. She has to work. That's it. How about Shine? Can you try? It's okay, you can do it. Number 9. Your choices are have to, has to, or had to. Number 9, please. Yes.
What have you got to do next year?
Oh, I'm sorry. On this page.
I need a car.
Yes.
I need a car because I have to.
Yes.
I have to go to school.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe your school is far, right?
Yeah.
So I need a. In your case, it's true. I need a car because I have to go to school. In some places, for example, where I'm from, Southern California, we don't have a subway system, and the bus system is okay, but not as extensive. It means it's not as frequently going to places that is the case in Korea. So in Korea, you can take a bus anywhere. America and in Southern California, we have buses, but it's not the same in Korea, where you can go anywhere by bus. So when I was a university student, I had to have a car. My school was far, so I had to have a car. So yes, I need a car because I have to go to school. Very good. Any questions about this information? Have to. So again, it's talking about something that's necessary, because I still hear people sometimes confuse this information. So that was these papers. Expressing advice, on the other hand, I have information for you about that. Okay. Had better is very strong. There's also should or ought to. I would say are the same. Let's just practice this for convenience to make it easier. So should. Because this is expressing advice, it means you have a choice. You have a choice. That's one of the key differences. So in this case, let's say we have to. If you were to ask me about dinner, Reggie, would you like to have dinner tonight? Oh, yes, but I have to work. Sorry. Versus here, Reggie, would you like to have dinner tonight? I should work, but okay, let's go. You have a choice. You have a choice. I should, but let's go. So I think this in Korean would be like, 뭐뭐 하면 좋겠다. I should work, but let's go. 하면 좋겠지만 가자, for example. And then had better is more serious. It's stronger. So you can think of this as being something for a serious situation. So if you don't do something, for example, the result may be negative. Okay? Don't do, negative result. So in Korean, this is like a Korean class. 안 하면 큰일 나요. Yeah. Okay. So let's say, for example, I say, I have a minor headache. Everybody, major, minor.
Major, minor.
What does major mean? Big. What does minor mean?
Small.
Major League Baseball, minor league baseball. What is your major in school? What is your minor? Big, small. Okay, so if I say, I have a minor headache.
Small.
Okay, I have a minor headache. What should I do? Everybody, what should I do?
What should I do?
I have a minor headache. Very small. What should I do? Answer?
You should take aspirin.
Okay, you should take aspirin, you should take Tylenol, you should take some medicine, you should rest, you should drink some water. Any ideas like that? Okay, so many choices. Right? I have a small headache. Oh, you have to take medicine. I have to? No, I don't have to. No. You should take medicine, or you should rest, you should drink water. I have a major headache. Oh, my head is killing me. My head, I have a major headache. What should I do?
You better go to the doctor.
Okay, so you should, you had better, you'd better. You better go to the doctor. You better go to the hospital. Really big headache. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions? No, I have a question. Would you like to take a break?
Yes.
Yes. How much time would you like? It is 10:55 now.
10:55, 9:55.
I'm sorry, it's 9:55. John and I, we didn't get enough sleep. It's 9:55. 9:55. 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay, please come back at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Let's take a break, please.